Alrighty, welcome back to my channel. I am Sarah. If you are new here, I love all things classic heirloom sewing, and right now I am on a mission to get all of my unfinished projects done. It's the new year, it's one of my things, and this week we are in a bit of a rush. So, which project are we finishing this week? I will tell you, I know what we're gonna do this week. So let me get my bag. These are not all unfinished projects. Some of these are diaper shirts. I'm in the middle of diaper shirting right now. Hold on, where's the other piece to this? Aha. Like I said, I've got one afternoon. That is my goal, is to get this done. I have an idea of what I'm going to make. So this is a sweet thing. Okay, so, what do I want to say? I have my mind just shut down. Anywho, so I'm going to try to get this done in one afternoon because I've got a ton of other projects. Am I going to rush this? No. If it's more than one afternoon, fine. But my goal right now is Wednesday afternoon. My goal is to have this an edited, finished video on Saturday morning for y'all to see, like in, what, 2 days or whatever. So if this happens, smash that like button. I never say that, but I'm gonna be one of those things. I'm like, smash the like button. Go ahead and hit it, okay? Hit it. If I get this up Saturday morning, hit that like button. So I'm not gonna rush through this. I'm not gonna do a bad job, but I'm going to enjoy the process for what it is. I'm going to focus and get her done. So let's find us a pattern for this sweet garment. The direction of the garment is going to be classic, but an undertone of spunk. Oh, that could be fun. Maybe. Yes, let's bring on all the fun to support this borderline sassy spunk feel that this garment has brewing. So, I have picked up out a pattern. So this fabric is really, okay, so this, what happened was if you know of nurse napping, okay, that is when you have a baby who absolutely is demanding to have a nap, to fall asleep while nursing, and then to continue the nap and the whole situation like that. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And those babies kind of demand on it, and it's just sort of a thing. So there's actually a tiny bit. This is something that I grabbed. I was out of all the handwork because I had been nurse napping Everly so much. Was this Everly or Daisy? This might have actually been Daisy. It's all blurred together. But you can see there's a couple stuff in here that needs to be finished. Not needs to be, but it should be finished before I put this together. And I am not going to rush it while I have a lot of things going on right now. I don't want to rush things. I want to enjoy the process. I want to enjoy where I am. You know, just enjoy life and not feel like I'm being rushed through things. I don't want to be stressed about this. I just want to focus and hopefully get an outfit together this afternoon. That's where I am, okay? If it doesn't happen, the world will continue to turn. But we're gonna focus and we're gonna get this embroidery done.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb.
Oh, my beads are at the office.
I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings.
Now that the hand embroidery piece is complete, we can move on to cutting out those pattern pieces. Taking things to this big old table. Side note, my husband made it. I know, how fun. And we have a video on the process from rescuing the fallen tree of Hurricane Matthew to milling it with a massive 5-foot bar chainsaw mill to turning it into this lovely table. It's on our other YouTube channel.
Like a light lighting up in the dark. You make it right. I forgot how to act. It's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since I forgot the most simple words. I feel so calm when you're around, like nothing can break me.
Coming back to my sewing room, this garment is starting to have a direction. Sure, things, squirrels may pop up here and there, but overall, we know where this train is headed. I'm first joining the shoulder seams of the bodice together. This bodice is not going to utilize that bodice ring method since I've got 2 different fabrics here, and that's fine. And while I thought about the placement of those future buttonholes, which is why I offset one of the backs onto the selvage edge of the fabric so I didn't have to work around, work those buttonholes around the embroidery in the fabric, I completely forgot about matching those embroidered strips up. I know. I would have recut it, but at this point in the process, I haven't realized that my strips are not going to match up yet. It's fine, the world will keep on turning, but yes, those things happen to me too. Switching my thread from a cotton one geared towards heirloom sewing to a polyester, those shoulder seams get joined together. Alright, I just put a sweater on because it's a little chilly in the house. Spring has been teasing us here at the mountains. Yesterday it reached 70 degrees, which was lovely. And today it's like, what's the words? Mucky, overcast, drab, back to winter. Anyway, so I am getting a direction with this thing. I've got 2 hours left until school pickup, so I am doing all right on time. I've got the embroidery finished. I actually switched what pattern I was using because, I changed my mind and that happens. So I'm thinking, I've got, my embroidery stuff. So this was way back when, just like nurse napping. I literally just had a crying baby and I was like, I'm out of things to do, and I was tired of watching YouTube, and so I scribbled this stuff down, and I scribbled it down from Janie, I hope I say her name correctly, Janie Barmeister. If I ever have the privilege of meeting her, she is the mastermind behind the Old Fashioned Baby line of patterns. They're gorgeous, gorgeous day gowns and bonnets and things of that nature, like layette. She does kind of all things layette. And anyway, so she's got this book. You can get it through Farmhouse, and it's got just precious embroidery motifs. I scribbled like a mad woman. I scribbled this stuff on a scrap of linen I had from Easter projects, and I just just did the nurse napping thing and did the embroidery because I just needed something from my mind, right? Like I remember those days. They were not that far, not that. Oh my god, my mind is still recovering from those days. They were not that long ago, but anyhow. So I would like to do something with this, and what I'm thinking, as this is coming to me this afternoon, is I'm going to use this pink for a pop of color because I have that, opportunity there with the holes. I got this blue fabric when I was at Farmhouse a couple months ago, and I think it's just a really cool, it's got the texture, the linen's got the texture, the linen, also this embroidery has some blue, all the things. I'm trying to get all the words out at the same time. It has the blue butterflies with the blue fabric, and then it's got the pink flowers, and I think that the little pink in the holes of the blue is just going to be kind of a fun little thing. So that's where I'm headed. We'll see how this I don't want to like jinx it and say things are going too well, so let's just keep on going, right? Lining up those bodices, the garment fabric with its pink lining, now I can join them together. Actually, hold on. But not without a squirrel popping up its way into the process. I'm thinking it would be fun to have a little gathered piece of lace around the neckline. So there's a couple of things I'm going to do to set up the assembly for this lace to the neckline. A few little tricks up my sleeve. First, I'm going to run a row of stitches at the top of the lace so I'll have a way to gather it. I just need one row since I'm going to hand sew this top edge onto the neckline later on. But first, another trick, I'm going to include the lace into the process of sewing the bodice to its lining. This will allow me to enclose the raw edges of the lace into the mix. Nice stuff, right? Sewing up one center back around that neckline, being careful my lace is out of the way all the way around until I get to the other center back. I'm also sewing around each arm side. Now I can pull out each back, like reach through the front of the bodice, pull out one back, and then go back through that front bodice to retrieve the other back. And here's how the lace is going to come together. I give the gathering thread a gentle pull until it fits the neckline circumference. And after evenly distributing those gathers, I will hand sew this down into place. Finally, we can open up those side seams and sew each side together, which will allow us to join the skirt in one continuous, beautiful panel. If you know me, I'm always on a mission to eliminate seams. It just makes my heart go pitter-patter. So with the bodice now complete, I can switch my attention to preparing the skirt for assembly. I'm starting with the hem, folding that up about halfway between those embroidered rows, and then again until I reach a full embroidered row. I'm just pinning the hem in place for now, and I will hand sew it down later on. I like to save all of my hand sewing until the very end if at all possible. And now I get to figure out how I would like to get the skirt together with this embroidered piece.
so fun. Oh, that's so cool.
Curious on how we put together that table? Go check out this video. If you want another sewing motivational video, check out last week's sweet creation with those bluebirds. And if you have any questions, put them down in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. And as always, I appreciate y'all for watching and I hope to catch y'all next time.